Uh, you guys, yeah, okay. I'm asking again and again, but you guys can hear me, right? So, okay. So, um, tonight we're just going to go over the changes that I made to fix the animation part. The specifically the animation with the switching of the of the of the foot uh, foot blocks. Okay, so let's just start. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so the main change. Okay, so first, if you guys have downloaded the latest source code from GitHub, your game should be able to do this now. So when you play the game, okay, when you um, switch places between two blocks, it should act, it um should animate smoothly like that. Okay, so that is the position of where your game should be lah. Um, I'm going to explain a bit. Start play. Okay, we'll look at the error after this. I'm going to explain a bit how it was achieved. But it's actually quite simple. So so that's that's it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's the animation, right? Ah, okay, we'll look into the errors after this. Okay. So let me explain how it was done. So the main thing that I did was okay. Let me explain the source code. Okay, so the other day we already had this source code. We already started with the update state animating, right? We already started with the update state animating. It checked whether it's animating. If it's animating, then we're going to um, okay. So we have the array of blocks that is being animated, right? The animating block array. So first we check that each block whether the animation has stopped or not. Okay. This one, if the animation has stopped, that means we will erase that block from the list of animated blocks. Okay. And then after that we check with how many blocks do we have that we need to animate now. So if the block is 0, that means the animation is already finished. All of the animation is already finished. Once all of the animation is already finished, then we actually do the swap for the for the for the blocks. So like for example, if this block swap with this block, so we'll do the animation first. After the animation is finished, and then we will actually change so that this foot becomes over here and this foot becomes over here inside our array of foot. We have this array of foot, right? The grid and the grid where we tell what food is inside which block. So so this is the same algorithm as we had before this. Okay, so the idea is that you do the animation first until the animation is finished. Once the animation is finished, and then you switch. So our animation actually have to follow more or less the same as this. That means, okay, that means when we animate, Let's show you this. When we do the animation, okay. So this is animation, for example, of the pie going down. Okay, so I changed it so that if you look at the animation, it goes like this. Okay, it goes down. Okay, it goes down, but the offset actually go back up here. Huh. Oh, sorry, I didn't change that. What I changed was that, okay, it became invisible. Okay, last time it didn't become. So, so the animation would be it animates and then it will disappear. Okay, it will disappear because basically what will happen is that when we do the animation, of the food block here will move over here and then it will disappear. But and then the whole thing will actually be reset. We will actually reset the food block. Okay, do you guys understand? Am I making sense? Because I feel like I'm not making sense. So the main thing that I changed was that at the end of the animation, it will actually just disappear. Okay, so it doesn't show up, and then the whole thing will be reset so that the blocks actually change. The grid inside the block is changed. Okay, you don't understand. All right. All right, let me try again. Okay, so when we have to animate something, like for example, if we change this block, let's say this is block A, this is block B. Okay, so we select block A and then we click block B. So we will change block B into A into B. That is that much you understand. Okay, so the changing of block A into block B and block B into block A, we do it at the very end of the animation. Okay, so we do the animation first so that it looks like this block is going over here and this block is going over here. But actually, the block actually stays at the same place. Block A is still here, block B is still here until the animation is finished. Once the animation is finished, and then we change so that block A goes to block B goes to block A. That much, do you understand? Okay. You don't understand the difference between the blocks. Eh? The, hold on. Okay. Um, the all of the food blocks, we determine what is inside the food blocks by the array grid. We have this, right? We have the grid array. Okay, so when our game start, we actually set the grid array. Okay, remember we do this grid append random food pick, which food picks we want to put in. Okay, so that would actually put in what food is inside which grid. Okay, what food is here, what food is here, what food is here, what food is here. Okay, so before this, what we did is that when we click here and then we click here, it will immediately change so that this food goes into this block, this food goes into this block. That much you understand? Okay. So, and then after that, we wanted to add animation. We wanted so that when we click here and then we click here, the animation moves so that this food looks like it moves over here, and then this food moves over here. You understand? So, so for us to be able to do that, right? The last time that we had our class, there was a very difficult problem of the position of the foot block to itself. When the foot move from here to over here immediately after we click, but the animation is not yet done, then we have problems of sometimes we see foot blocks overlapping, sometimes we apa nama ni, the block doesn't become active anymore. Apa nama ni, I think you guys remember there was we had all kinds of problems like that, right? Okay. So to solve that problem, what we do is that we don't change the information of the grid immediately. We change only after the animation is finished. So we animate first. This one we animate to move to the right. This one we animate to move to the left. And then once the animation is finished, and then we do the grid change. Okay, do you understand? Okay. So that is where inside our algorithm here, where we update the states. Okay, if it looks like the state is animating, okay, we check every block that is currently animating. Okay, we check whether the animation of that particular block is finished or not. If the particular block is finished, that means if not check animation, not check animation will return true the if the block is currently animating. Okay, so if not check animation, that means it's already false. That means it's not animating anymore. Then we remove that particular block from the animating blocks list. Okay. So when we want to animate, remember the last time we had this? Yeah, the input here. Sorry. Input. Yeah, okay. So remember that we had this last time where the swap pics, where we changed the picture from the left to the right. What we did was that we checked whether it's at the same row, okay, or it's at the same column, right? So if at the same row, we check the A is less than B, that means it's I remember this one we had a problem of it's actually the other way around. X and Y is actually the other way around. So if A is less AY is less than BY, that means A is to the left of B. So that means A needs to go to the right, B needs to go to the left. So change animation will actually add the block A into our list of blocks that is animating, okay, that we are currently animating. And then change animation B will add block B into what we are currently animating. Okay, so block A and block B will change. Block A will go to the right, block B will go to the left. Okay, that much you understand? You guys understand the thing? No. So the change animation will add to the list of blocks that is going to be animated. So change animation is going to add the list of blocks. Current node, current animation. Okay. Now I'm a bit confused. Where? Here. Sorry. It's not change animation that is going to add to the list of blocks. We actually add it here. We add that we're going to move block A and we're going to move block B. Okay. Change animation, actually we determine which direction they were supposed to go. But which one we are going to animate is already done over here. Okay, append will add this item into the end of the list that we have here. Okay, so once we have determined what we're going to animate, and then in which direction we're going to animate it, and then the game will start animating. Okay, so our inside our block here, what we do is that we check whether currently there is there any animation that was supposed to play. Okay, current animation not equals to space. That means it is not empty. Okay, if it's not empty, then it will play the current animation, the one that has been set here, which has been set by our function here to change animation. Okay, when we say change animation, what we actually do is that change animation to will add the current animation into so if we say go up, then go up is going to go into current animation. Okay, and then at the block level, we're going to check every frame is going to check if it's not selected, okay, and the current animation is not equal to space. That means, let's say the current animation is go up, then it will play go up. Okay, that much you guys understand? No, pick up. So lost. Okay, I'm not sure how can I make this simpler. Actually. But I do feel like it is quite complicated. So so that's one of the reasons why that's something I want to discuss after this. But let me just do my best to finish the explanation. Yeah. I'm supposed to just copy from the GitHub there. But let me just explain first so that after the explaining, and then we'll have a discussion for the class. Okay. So okay. So we have the animation. So the animation is going to be done first. That means if we move up, we're supposed to go move up. Once it moves up, and then we'll make it invisible. Okay. So visibility, we're going to turn off with visibility. Okay, for the block. Okay. So this one is we added it using the same way as before, which is we add the track for the property track, and then for the sprite, and then we can set so that whether it's visible or not visible. Okay, so we set so that at the end of the animation it becomes invisible. So when it becomes invisible, the user cannot see that once this one has already moved over here, it actually moved back over here because everything is being reset. When we change the position of when we change the information of the grid, okay, when we do this, change peak, okay, inside our change over here, we do a change peak, okay, and then we do an update peaks. So update peaks will update back all of the grid, the whole grid, with all of the correct picture. Okay, so the picture of this food, it moves over here, and then it disappears. And then when we do update pics, you update all of it so that the food that was over here originally, but we already changed so that the grid in the grid so that it's over here, we appear over here. Okay. Right, so that's about as much as I can explain lah untuk mana. So now I think the code you will have to actually get it from GitHub, but we're going to look over some of the, if you guys copy it already from GitHub like Lokman, then we can look over the changes that the errors that he's facing lah. Okay, so we're going to look at Lokman's errors first. See whether you can fix it, and then maybe while explaining his errors, I can explain some more.
Okay. This is an error too.
No, Lokman.
Yes.
Okay, your foodcrusher.gd, I think it's the same as this one, right? Your foodcrusher.gd inside my need will be the game.gd, right? So
Yes.
so your first error to your change selected. You don't have the function change pick.
Here.
No. Let me show my screen. So your change pick though, you didn't have any of this. After your change pick too, you throw change selected, correct?
Yes.
So you have some code missing. So I would suggest you actually copy everything from GitHub. From our GitHub source code. So
the last time is just the new one. The new one je ada kat dalam the GitHub.
Sorry again?
The last class apa nama tu?
Yeah,
When the
yeah.
last time
I updated the GitHub already.
the last time I opened GitHub, I just copy what new.
You should copy the ones that you can find here. I'll put into the chat. You can see the source code of the latest source code. So basically, you can copy from that page. You can copy the whole page, overwrite completely your file. And
Okay.
then yours, I think you will have some errors because you have different names of some of your blocks and in your ni lah. Tapi we will fix that once you have copied the source code. Kakak, for you too, if you haven't finished copying from the previous class, you can just copy from this GitHub page. You guys copy from the GitHub page first. And then make sure you copy from the GitHub page for your game.gd and also the blog.gd. Blog.gd, we copy from, let's get the URL. Blog.gd, you can copy from here. If it's different, if you have to different, I think it should be more or less the same as the last time we had class. But game.gd certainly have changed a bit. Especially once we added some of the stuff.
My game GD already no error, but my blog still have an error.
Your blog still have error. Okay, try to share. Your blog is also not the latest. You can copy paste from the GitHub page that I just showed them.
In the chat.
Yeah, in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, are you able to copy the source code?
I'm still figuring out where the flip I'm supposed to copy.
From the link inside I give inside the messages, inside the chat. So mine over here is blog.gd and game.gd. So you will just click on the game scene and then click here. You should open game.gd. You click on the blog scene. You open here. You should open the blog.gd. Both of them you copy from the GitHub link that I give just now.
I get another error that it's a triangle, yellow triangle error. Apa warning
Share.
sign? This one.
That's not an error, right? Is that an error? That's not an error. I think that's just a.
When I press play, it goes here.
I think that is that some sort of block. Because all the messages is not. It's not a block. Roman, I'm going to mute you for a while, okay? Unmute yourself when you talk. But I'm going to mute you for a while because you're breathing very hard into the microphone. Your error doesn't look like an error. So that's it looks more like messages. Can you scroll up? Scroll up. So that is an error. Scroll down. Down, down, more. Where is the no more? The triangle. It doesn't show up anymore. Ah, there you go. Oh, it's in full pressure. Mm.
Am I supposed to be writing down the little hashtag things? Because I thought that were just notes.
Yeah, the hashtag is no.
It's just notes.
Yeah,
So I don't have to write it down.
no, no need.
I
What is that? Huh? Because I don't think it's an error. I know your message is not error. There's no error message. All of that is just message. Can you clear your error log? Man? You just click the button clear that. Yeah. Okay. Then there. You really get index. Oh wait, wait. What did you say? You stop it. No. No. You really no. Back to stat traces now. You really get index player level. You named it something else. You go to global.gd, player underscore level. You name it player underscore level. Just player level, no underscore. Okay, save. No, there's no space. Now there's your HUD. Yeah, I changed that to player level to no underscore. Zero change, not working. Not working. I think because you named it, everything is different. Your names are different. Let's see back your source code. Go look back at your full GD. Okay. Look back at your crusher scene. Your food crusher scene. No, at the top. At the top. Yeah. Okay. You name it food crusher and that's right. What is your sprite 2D or at the background? Okay. Okay. Can you scroll down? Yeah. Scroll down some more. Scroll down some more. Scroll down some more. Okay, wait. Scroll up, scroll up. Oh, wait, slow down, slow down, slow down. Yeah, the input function. Press instead, wait, slow down some more. Okay. It's weird. Something else happening. Can you click at the bottom there, the debugger? Yeah. Look at the errors, huh? The 10 errors. Okay. What's entered? That's not found. Ah, okay. Okay. This one is because before this, you linked it differently. Can you go back to the block scene? No, the scene. That. Click at the top. Yeah. Okay. Click on the area to be. Okay. You go to the right. Click under the node. At the very right of the screen. At the very right of the screen. The very right of the screen. Under inspector node history. Click on the node. Yeah. So you double click on the area to the mouse, enter, double click. Yeah, that's the thing. Because you don't have the on area 2D mouse enter. The name currently is on area mouse enter only. So you right click over there. You right click just now at the right. You remove that signal. Yeah, right click. And you right click. Yeah, disconnect. Okay, and then you double click back on the mouse enter. Double click mouse enter. Double click mouse enter. Mouse enter. And the click area to the connecting. Oh, sorry. No. Yeah, you just click connect. Why you have on area to the not enter? Where it's supposed to connect it on area mouse enter up there, but it's connecting automatically here. Can you do it again? Delete back the disconnect. Right click disconnect. Okay. And then you right click connect. Okay. Oh, sorry. I don't want to watching again. Disconnect and then connect again. Okay. Wait. You click pick. And then you click on mouse enter. On area mouse enter. Okay. That, yeah, that should use that. So you can delete the function 41. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay, stop. It's supposed to be that it will update the was entered image was Y. Okay, so you go back. So you go back to the game scene. Ay, this is worrying. This is worrying because your game scene too. If you click on the block, so 400, for example, yeah, yeah, your node on the right though, it's supposed to have the mouse entered. Mouse entered. So you connect, you pick. You're supposed to go to on foot mouse entered. Entered. Okay. Uh, that was supposed to be for every single one of them. So I'm not sure why you're completely disconnected. Okay. Type na. Looking? No. I can only selecting one time. Okay, can you go to the debugger just now, down there? Yeah. Animation not found. Go up, go down, and it's all the animations not found. What is that? Can you go to your block scene, your animation? Oh, because all yours is the dash. You don't use underscore. You can change inside your source code to use the dash. Or you can rename this animation. To rename the animation. I think yeah, to rename the animation, you click on the animation button, manage animations. Then you can rename it. So all the go dash down, you become go underscore down. Click, yeah, go underscore. Okay. Oh, okay. This one, because the animation is not functioning properly. Go back to your animation. Okay. So the thing is, okay, try to play the go down animation. Okay. So the thing is, my animation, one of the things that I mentioned I changed is that visible, it becomes not visible at the end. So you gotta add another keyframe. Yeah. Insert key. Yeah. Okay, at the end, so you make it invisible. Off. Value off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That how you do it. For the rest. Practically your left. Okay. Can make it invisible. Make the end of the animation invisible. When you play your go up animation, and you go up animation point is wrong. Your offset too, it should be negative. On your negative offset. The offset, no, on the left. At the track, your offset track, your second keyframe. Your second keyframe. Your second keyframe, click the second keyframe. Yeah. It's supposed to be negative 30. Okay, enter. Okay, try the animation. Yeah. Okay. Try it again. Oh, what happened? Okay, go back to your name. You gotta turn on. You go back to sprite. Go back to sprite. Okay, make sure the visibility is on. Okay, try to play. Why is your up and down animation the other way around? No, try to play Godot. Try to play. No, try to play first. Okay. Yeah, this is because we had it the other way around. Um, just change the animation. Change so that the up is positive 30 and the down is negative 30. Oh, it doesn't stop. Okay, right. Okay, I think we have to stop here. It's already 10 o'clock. So I just want to discuss a few things with regards to the class. We start here first, Laman. Nanti we look into your all the other issues later. Okay. Right. So the first thing that I want to mention is the this game is getting quite complicated. Masalahnya. So I'm having very hard time explaining the mechanism that is happening. That is one. Second is that because it's already New Year already. So basically what I'm saying is that I think I want to start a new project so that we can start back from scratch, from the basics. So I was thinking that maybe tonight is actually the last night that we work on this. So, and then that next week, inshallah, we start a new project. Is that okay with you guys? Okay, so we're going to do that. Um, with the current project ni, we'll have to find a way if you still want to complete the current project. If we having problems like Lokman just now is still having problems, we'll have to find a way for us to maybe do it some other time. Um, I was wondering whether you, apa namanya, probably some other time apart from from our current schedule lah. Maybe we can set a more longer time so that it's not limited to just this 1 hour. Jadi maybe we'll discuss in WhatsApp lah the time schedule. Um, so next week inshallah we'll start a new project lah. Okay. So that is the name. So we're going to start a new project and then we're going to go back to basics. So that apa namanya, I want to be able to strengthen your understanding for that. So that a lot of these things because you have to be able to start. You have to be able to understand the basics first before you be able to understand even more layered um, algorithms like what we are dealing with right now lah. So this game in particular is getting a bit too complicated, I think, for our level. For me to explain in a way that you guys will be able to understand. So that's what I need to do. Yeah, yeah. So you guys should also try to make changes to the code. Also, try to experiment yourself, try to understand what every part does. And this is one of the reasons why I think, like for example, this one is a bit too complicated because the interconnect between the different parts of the game is quite a lot. So if you do not understand it in a big way, then you have problem of understanding at all. So inshallah, next week we're going to start a new game. So, and we're going to start for them probably something a bit more basic, something a bit more something like a platformer or maybe even just a point and click, educational software. I will try to figure out how can I more deliver better understanding to you guys after this. Okay, so I think that's all. We'll discuss some more for the other apa namanya, time for us to discuss this particular game until you guys get it working lah. In the meantime, try the experiment. Okay, don't be afraid to experiment, especially since the working code is already on GitHub. You can just download back anytime. No once after you broke your own code. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, so inshallah, I'll see you again next week lah.
Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Bye, thank you.